Well, it looks like I'm live on Facebook and my YouTube channel. How are you guys? Okay, cheers. If you're watching me live, you know it's Saturday night here in the great United States of America. America, all right? I was born and raised in Santa Barbara, all right? I'm digging the beach, digging the skateboarding, the BMXing. I tried surfing and I sucked, but you know what I'm real good at? I'm good at just hanging out with you fine folks on a Saturday and chatting to a webcam. Okay? So here's to all you folks right now that are getting ready for hopefully a nice night, or maybe you're having a cool dinner. Maybe you have no plans and you just want to sit back and watch some Netflixy. Okay? What I recommend, watch murder mysteries, forensic files, 48 hours, after 48, 248, who ate 48, cold case files with Bill Curtis. Oh my God, there's so many great murder crime solving real documentary series out there. It's mind blowing. But if you're not going to be a detective and you just want to kick back and relax, let's talk about a little bit of something, something, okay? I get questions just about every day. Thank goodness, because I want these types of questions about home based businesses, okay? How do you make money online? What service, what product, what's a typical day involved? How much does it cost to get going? What are you doing to be successful? You know, do you have to pay your dues for 5 to 10 years? Do you have to go to college, city college? Do you have to just simply take 5 to 10 years to learn the ropes and make connections to where all these gurus and gurus get together and they mastermind and they just come up with ideas or products and they build a list? Do they have this magic list to where you can send basic information, usually an email, to your tribe? Okay, you built up this massive list, which is like a tribe, and you guys just say kumbaya and you hang out and you get to know and like and love each other. Okay, maybe you just kind of hug your cell phone. Do you just get all together and just kind of kiss these little Pop Tart shaped cell phones? Oh, you can just kind of rub them on your cheeks, rub them on your chest, rub them on your butt cheeks, and all of a sudden, bam, money just comes out of your hard drive. Remember your CD-ROM, your floppy disk? Remember those DVDs? I'm still stuck in the DVD section. Every time I go to buy a computer, I'm like, well, where's the DVD player? And half the time the young kids are like, what? What's that? Yeah, I'm stuck in the 80s, but I'm born in the 60s. I go way back. I was born before black and white television was turning into color. Okay, right now you can probably see I got a blue Suzuki hat on and my Laughlin River Run shirt, which is all Harley Davidson based. Okay, everything I do online does not make sense. I do not have a good haircut. All right, I don't. I do not have an office environment where in the background I've got like a tree and a cool plant and maybe books on a shelf to make me look studious. No one's ever accused me of being studious. I don't even know how to spell the damn word. But you know what I'm real good at? Deciding what I want and how to obtain what I want. Okay, do I want to buy a yellow shirt? Well, save up 20, 30 bucks and go buy the dang thing. Do you want to have pizza tonight? Well, if you have a couple bucks, you can go buy the ingredients, make your own, buy a frozen one, or go have a real expensive one. Okay? I'm bringing up Captain Obvious stuff. What kind of toilet paper do you want to wipe your little butt with? Charmin, the quicker picker upper, Brawny, or do you want to use baby wipes? Okay, there was three choices. And this little thing underneath my blue cap called my noggin, my giant brain, it can make up its mind on simple things. Do I want to buy a Hot Wheel today? Okay. Do I want to buy a Farrah Fawcett Funko Pop doll? You bet your sweet ass I do. Yes. And guess what? It takes money to buy this cute little Farrah Fawcett doll. All right. It takes money to buy this Eddie Van Halen And this is pre-Frankenstein where he painted his guitar red. This is Eddie Van Halen. In my opinion, my favorite guitarist of all time. No one even takes a second or third, to be honest. Okay? But this cost me, I don't know how much, probably 15 to 20 bucks. Now it's worth probably 100. Okay? But everything that I love to dabble with usually costs money. And that's drinks with you fine folks. You got to save up a couple bucks to go buy your favorite beverage. I love tea. I love hot chocolate. I like coffee. And you bet your sweet buns that I love this Rockstar sugar-free, calorie-free orange energy drink. I know they're bad for you, but you know what? Sometimes you do bad choices. And right now, I usually do 1 to 3 a day. Okay? My point to all of this is you probably need money every single day unless you still live at home. Maybe your parents were wealthy, you inherited a pile of cash, and like that movie Arthur, you just got to get up and do something for 24 hours, go to bed, and do it again and repeat. But 99.9% of my friends, including myself, I need to get up and do something to where I can earn money. And then hopefully, whatever I take home each month, I can get a proper home or apartment. I can either buy a house or a condo or a townhouse, or maybe rent a home, rent an apartment, a studio, okay? A car. A lot of people want to have a car or a truck. Some people want to have giraffes or ponies. To have a giraffe in your backyard, that it takes money, okay? But whatever kind of food, do you want above average food? Okay, because you know healthy food costs more. You know this. If you want to have protein powder and supplements and things that make your body rock, you know it's going to take money, right? And you know if you want to go to the movies or stay at home and at least get a movie app like Hulu, okay? Sure, Tubi is free, and that's a pretty darn good app. Disney Plus, oh what, Netflix, everything costs a chunk of change. Everything, in my opinion, in America, because I specialize in knowing what the heck probably an American wants, and that's freedom to get up and relax, maybe work out a little bit, have a nice breakfast, make a difference, hopefully, in your job or your career. Okay? I enjoy riding motorcycles. I love cars and trucks. Okay? I love building Legos. And you can probably see a couple in my on my wall in back of me. But Lord knows my favorite thing to do is just building Legos. And what I'm telling you guys is just the basics of my life, and all of it requires money. Okay? Money, money, money. Does money make the world go around? I don't know. Maybe gravity does. I have no idea. I just know that money buys me peace of mind that when I go to bed at night, I can sit there underneath my blankie, usually with my stupid Pop-Tart shaped phone by my face, watching Forensic Files, season 29, episode 433. I've seen every dang one of them. But I know when I go to bed at night that if I have enough money in my savings to pay for all the storage units and facilities and warehouses that I need to store a lot of my cars, bikes, and trucks, can I pay my power bill, my apps, okay, Hulu, all right? Can I afford Kentucky Fried Chicken, or do I have to buy that generic brand cereal at Walmart? Okay, I can do both. And there's nothing like peace of mind having a couple bucks in your pocket, okay, in your savings account. And right now, I've been able to create an online income to where by mid-month, October 1st to October 15th, in that 15-day period, I've earned enough money to go ahead and pay for all of my bills for the whole 30-day period. Okay? And right now, I've saved money, and I've been able to buy some vehicles and some motorcycles and some trucks and some Lego kits and other nonsense like little trinkets. Lord knows I can't stop buying trinkets, even my own personal Funko Pop dolls. Okay? And here they are. Here's my black shade dude, which I wear all the time. I even got, look, I got my blue hat on. Look, I got the silver beard. Okay? And it's fun just to buy little trinkets or take your family to Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm Maybe just going up the canyons, having a badass bash involving beer and brew and the band Boston. More Than a Feeling, rock and roll band. Can I Take You Home Tonight? All these songs from 76 and 78, they're just popping in this noggin of mine. And guess what? Everything that starts with a B is pretty much fun. Even butt cheeks. You ever went up to somebody that you love or hopefully you're married to or dating and squeeze their butt cheeks? They're fun, aren't they? Right now, if you're married or you have a boy or girlfriend, go up to them right now and squeeze their cute little butt cheeks. Tell them I told you so. And then they can come to your cell phone or maybe your internet feed and they can slap me one. But even butt cheeks are pretty damn fun. They're good to look at too. My favorite are tan ones. Boy, if there's some tan butt cheeks on my computer screen or on my cell phone, I stop scrolling and I look at the left side and the right side. There's nothing like some nice butt cheeks on my cell phone. Um, I'm going to tell you guys one opportunity out of five that I participate in, and it seems to work. Whatever I do, drinking my drinks, growing my hair, buying crazy stuff like Hot Wheels to put on my back walls. Whatever I'm doing, it just seems to work. I've only been doing this a year and a half. I started the online biz, March of 2023. Okay, and my career choices over the last 45 years, let's see, has been fast food. I've made pizza. I have owned a mortgage company, believe it or not. Um, I love the entertainment business. I've been on the air off and on, FM broadcasting and online for almost 30 some odd years. I started in 1987. So 2024 minus 87, whatever that is. Okay. Nightclub ownership. I've done the used car biz. I used to own a car dealership in Las Vegas, and I'm pretty damn good at it. Okay. But, and the truck driving business as well. But there's nothing more satisfying than just sitting down, relaxing in your man cave, in your woman cave, at your kitchen table. Maybe you're just screwing off in an extra bedroom that you've made into, I guess, an office. Maybe you're sitting in the back or front seat of your car with a steering wheel in front and you are just comfortable making video, just sitting there. And I call them the steering wheel videos. Because a lot of people, they're embarrassed to do a video like I'm doing right now, getting their cell phone out or maybe a webcam and maybe talking a little bit about an opportunity or a business or just something. And all they want to do at the end of the day is just invite you to a link and click it and maybe watch a short video and make a decision. Is this something that you would like to get more information about? Or maybe get your credit card out and make a purchase. Okay. I've I've always thought, I don't know if this is for real or not. There's a lot of people out there that say they're making money online, but I've always thought they're making money selling a course on how to make money. But whatever their courses say to do, they're not really doing. They're just good at watching a YouTube video or maybe watching me or somebody else and coming up with their own formula and their own digital product where maybe you can buy something online and you can sit back and just count the millions that come in. And believe it or not, there's people in grade school making millions online. There's little baby kids that are what, 5, 7 years old. All they do is open gifts. They open like a cell phone. They open toys and they do it on 4K camera. And I'm jealous of whoever come up with those videos because I'll be darned if I see a brand new Lego kit, like a 69 Camaro Z28 Lego kit. When it comes out, I know that I can go to YouTube and someone has spent all day opening up this Lego kit of a 69 Z28 and they have just shown the box, they show the bags and the instructions and the stickers. And I can get the feeling of how exciting it is to come up with the $5 million for every dang Lego kit. They're actually about 150, which is that's not a deal. But it is fun to go to a YouTube video and sit and experience someone opening up something that you might not be able to afford, or you're never going to buy anyway, but you still want to go through that experience. Sometimes what I do is I'll go to Stonehenge, Hedge or Hinge on YouTube, and I will look at everyone else's 4K cameras. They walk around and just check out the grass and the beauty of those pile of rocks that I still can't explain how they got tumbled there on a bunch of grass and set up perfectly in sync with the sun. Then maybe I want to go to Montana. I just go to Montana on YouTube. Someone has a 4K video of driving around Great Falls and then going through just valleys and rivers that'll blow your mind. Then I need to tie a tie. Well, I don't. You can tell I don't wear a tie much. Plus, I have one of those. It's a clip-on, but why don't they come up with a Velcro one? That'd be even cooler. But if you need to learn how to tie a tie, of course you can go to YouTube. If you want to learn how to email through some type of system, or maybe there's some business out there that you've always wanted to know about to see if you even want to study to become a mortgage broker, a lender, someone that works at, let's say, a hospital, somebody that's a car mechanic, someone that wants to be in the pit crew of a NASCAR team. You can go to YouTube and watch short little videos. And if it wets your whistle, and what I mean by that is sometimes in your mind, especially growing up, we all wanted to be a cowboy, cowgirl. Maybe we wanted to be Cinderella. Ooh, wouldn't I look handsome in my size 14 high heels and my cute little bustier, these cute little boobies that I'm growing? Some people want to be a veterinarian. Some people want to be doctors. Some people want to be lawyers. But isn't it nice to know that you can watch short little videos right now, and all you have to do is just have a laptop or a home computer, or maybe all you gots is one of these Pop-Tart things called cell phones, and you can sit and relax and make a decision. Do I want to be this, but I got to do that in order to become what I want? And is the pay there? Because at the end of the day, you got to make sure the juice is worth the squeeze, or is the squeeze worth the juice? Are those lemons worth squeezing? Sometimes you might squeeze some lemons and you might get slapped, especially you guys. I've been slapped before. And I squeeze my own lemons. I do. I love lemon water and in my iced tea. But all I can do is take this pea brain that somehow started growing in the 60s. And here it is almost 60 years later. I have all this information, almost like a computer. And I know darn well I can only probably remember 20% of my life. I do reminisce a lot. I do have a lot of video and pictures, mostly from my nightclub and from my radio days. And now that we all have cell phones, it's easy to document our lives. But I probably have only retained about 20% of everything that I've learned over the last almost 60 years. Okay? And I'm cool with that. That's okay. Because when I go to my data banks right now, it's usually on teaching something or how to do something in order to make some money. Okay? Because I'll be painfully obvious. I'll be brutally honest. Those are my favorite on YouTube. A brutally honest review about this scam. They're brutally and honest at the same time. Isn't that mind-blowing? Okay, so I'm going to be brutally honest. I don't like to waste time. I don't like to piss away my time when it comes to online activity, unless I'm looking at cars to buy or just screwing off, or I'm playing solitaire or free cell, or I'm just going through Facebook or maybe the internet getting the news. But I already have hobbies. Look at the back of my wall. Do you think that I ever get bored? I've never been bored a day in my life because I always come up with something I want or I want to do. And as you age, you're going to realize almost everything you want or want to do, or who you want to date, or if you want to marry, have kids, everything you probably want to do involves money. And in my age group, I gotta be honest that I've always thought you have to go to college. You have to get this degree. Then you have to take maybe as high as 5 to 10 years to pay your dues, get a job, ground floor. Have you ever seen that movie Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox? It's an awesome movie. And he starts at the bottom. He just runs around and delivers mail. And then he works his way up. And the secret to his success is being a good person, being honest, coming up with good ideas. And you know what? It might pay off. Have you ever seen, is it Grumpy Things? Is it where Michael J. Fox also, he takes care of his grumpy old grandpa, and at the end of the movie, you find out he's a billionaire? You can learn a lot by watching Michael J. Fox movies. Even Back to the Future. Mind blowing. I just love Michael J. Fox movies. He puts me in a dang good mood. I'd love to meet him one day. But in my age group, I think, and not speaking on behalf of everyone in their 50s and 60s or hundreds, but you've always probably thought you got to go to college, you got to pay your dues. It's all about connections. You got to just start ground floor and work 5 to 10 years, and maybe you'll work up to where you can afford a house, get that picket fence, get 3.5 kids, and maybe 1.1 dog. That's where you get a dog and I don't know, maybe half of another one. I always love when they say the average household has 3.5 kids. Like, what happened to the half of the other one? He's like, great. Or maybe they're just like, maybe only they have the left side of their kid. But anyway, let's just say you have 3 to 4 kids and you have a house. You have 2 cars. You have a front and backyard full of grass that needs water. You have all these mouths. I grew up in a 4 child home. Me, a brother, and 2 sisters, and a mommy and a dad. There was this many. There's 6. Wait a minute. Wait, 3 and 3. Is that 6? I need my cell phone to count. There was 6 dang people that were eating and drinking and pooping. So my dad, man, that's a lot of pressure. All right. And he started his family at age 20. My mom started at 16. So boy, did she grow up fast. By the time my parents were 25, they've already lived 30 years of the wife and the kids and the white picket fence. Well, you talk about growing up fast. And back then in the 60s, 70s, even the 80s, and until 1994 or so, I've got mail. You've got mail. Everybody had to do postcards. They had to hustle, deliver mail, deliver postcards. They had to deliver flyers, deliver newspapers, throw those bad boys from a bicycle, get up at 5 in the morning. Okay? You had to go to work and make bread. Physically at Wonder. Okay? You guys all love bread. Someone invented the damn stuff. All right? Then someone invented the job where you go and you're a baker. You're a butcher. You're a candlestick maker. Man, I'm just on one. But there's so many jobs out there where you have to get up and usually have to deal with traffic. Maybe you have to ride a bus. Okay. Speaking from my friends in Chi-Town, Chicago, and New York. That's why I love Utah, because I love to drive. I just love to get in a vehicle and just ride. And I live right at the bottom of these gorgeous mountains. And I love the freedom to drive and to hang out and do stuff. Okay. And I think you do too. And if you live in a city, you don't own a car. You're cabbing it, you're Ubering it, you are city bussing it, you are taking the tram, but you sure in the hell are not driving a car into Manhattan where it takes $2,000 a month just to park. And by the time you get to work and get home, it's like 2 hours there, 2 hours back, sometimes more. Okay. But you got to have money in order to go to work and go back in New York. And even in Utah, if you want to drive up to Salt Lake City, work 8 to 9 hours, sometimes 10 hours and drive back, guys, you got to have a car. You got to have at least a bus ticket or a tram ticket, gasoline, insurance. Okay. What I'm coming to is you need money. Oh, I don't need much money to be happy. Well, think about that. Because if you made $10,000 to $20,000 a month, most people can comfortably say, I've got a nice home, a car, shelter, food, enough money to go on vacation and relax, maybe even help people. Okay, make a difference, do charity work. But if you can get yourself to $10,000 to $20,000 a month, that's a pretty kick-ass lifestyle. And you know what? Millions of people make way more than that. I've got a lot of friends that are multimillionaires, not just a millionaire once. I have friends, believe it or not, that have attained 600 million. And I knew them before they attained that. And they still talk to me. Can you believe it? Sure, they have armed guards around me when I meet them. They might think I might steal a piece of their furniture. But isn't it mind-blowing to know that when you're driving around and you see those black Escalades and Denali's, you see those big crew cab dualies, the turbo diesels, you see exotic cars, you know they're well over $100,000 to $500,000. And then you just drive around your city or your town, and you're going to at least probably pass 50 homes that are well over $1 to $2 million each. I do. In Salt Lake City, I swear, I should just get a live video one day, drive on the freeway, go up into certain neighborhoods up here by the East Mountain. Guys, you're going to see well over 500 homes that are $1 million or more. You're going to see on the freeway well over $10 to $20 million of cars. If I just drive around for, let's say, 20 minutes and I put a webcam on my dash, you're going to see hundreds of thousands of dollars every minute. And I'll tell you what, over a 20-minute period, it's going to come up to 10 million bucks. How do I know this? Because I always think, how are they affording this? I look at people's just the landscaping and go, oh my God, that must have been $100,000 to $200,000. They have tennis courts. They have heated pools. In Utah, people that have pretty good money, they put heat rods underneath their cement so that when it snows, you just turn it on and you never ever have to shovel your driveway or your sidewalks or your backyard patios. Isn't that mind blowing? The first people that I knew did this was the famous Osmond family. One time I saw a little thing like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach. They went to either Donnie or Marie's house. And they said, we have heated driveways and sidewalks. And I'm like, what is that? What are you talking about? And whenever it snows, or it has sensors that can tell when it's wet or snow, they just turn on automatically. You don't even have to go to your switch and flip that thing on. Right there, I'm like, okay, now that's a baller. Now I probably know 50 to 75 people that have heated driveways just here in Salt Lake City. And it's mind blowing. It's common to them. We have heated driveways. We have 3 to 4 car garages. We have attained a $1 to $1.5 million home. And their homes are 4,000 to 6,000 square feet. And when you go in their backyard, they got pools and tennis courts. And when you follow them on Facebook, they're taking a vacation usually every 1 or 2 months, and they do it whenever they want. And then you sit there on Facebook going, man, I hope if they go to Hawaii, they get diarrhea or constipation. I hope they miss their flight. Don't you get jealous? Because you know that when anyone is on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, you're always putting your best picture where you don't look too tired. Your hair looks kind of cool. Even if you're in just a rotten mood, you're like, living my best life. This is the best vacation. This is the best shape I've ever been in. And then your webcam turns off and you're like, oh my God, your butthole's killing you. Your back hurts. Your feet are killing you. Your kids are driving you nuts. You don't even know how you're going to pay rent next month. But boy, when it comes to Facebook and Instagram and social media, it's all good, brother. I do the same. I'm usually in a pissed off mood half the day. Half of it is when I'm on Facebook going, how do they afford this? Then I go on eBay Motors and go, oh my God, all the muscle cars I want are now $100,000 to $200,000. Then I look at my hair and it's all falling out. I look at my face and I'm tired. Why do you think I wear a hat and I wear these glasses? You know, I don't even need reading glasses or glasses. I just wear these because, well, number one, it blocks the glare because I have to use webcam, well, the lights. Do you see in the glasses, you can see the little circle? It's just a Walmart light that's $25 and it just lights my face up. But my point is that you need to make money and you need to get rid of the belief system. And I hate to say this, you do not have to go to college. You do not have to be young. You can be retired and grouchy. You can be that grandpa in your boxer shorts just sitting there with your yin-yang falling out to the side. And when your grandkids come up and go, hi, Grandpa, what's that? Oh, it's my marble bag. I just like to play with marbles. Then your grandkids, how come Grandpa always plays marble in his boxers? And then your grandkids aren't even allowed at your house anymore. If you're that type of grandpa, you can do online business. If you hate your voice, you hate your face, you hate yourself, if you don't like anything about you, and you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. You don't have to do any video to be successful online. You don't have to sit here and yak and talk for 10, 20 minutes to a webcam. You don't have to do it. If you're comfortable just sending out emails, if you know how to watch short videos and learn from them, and if you don't know what the heck is going on, you can rewatch those videos again. You don't have to dress up, go to college, sit next to someone named Skippy, and then someone that's all full of pep, like a girl named Marsha or Karen or something. You can just get up, turn on your computer, sit in your boxer shorts eating Frosted Flakes, and watch short little videos that will tell you exactly what to do and how to configure certain things. And according to budget, if you had no money, there are ways to get messages out for people to read, click, and decide. Do they want to buy something? Or do they want more information? Zero budget. If you have an extra 50 bucks, if you have another 100 bucks, if you have 500 bucks, good. Invest it in yourself. Don't do nonsense like I've done on my back walls. I'm not even going to count how much money is sitting on these darn walls and shelves in back of me. But I made sure that my bills were paid, my kids were taken care of, and that if I do have an abundance of money in my savings account or just in my good old-fashioned wallet, that I can go buy a Harley Davidson Lego kit or a Wonder Woman doll and then buy a custom-made Paul Stanley Kiss t-shirt to put on her. That's a Willie Nelson doll. Yes, that is Potato, Mr. Potato Head dressed as Ace Frehley. And yes, those are lava lamps from the band Kiss. Okay? I don't know why I buy little trinkets, but they're just fun. They make me laugh. Every time I look at one, I just go, oh my God, what a jackass for buying it. But you know what? I love Willie Nelson. And to have him just standing over my shoulder here looking at me, I love it. I love it. You know, and if I have to go ahead and show you my doll here, that's right. I've got a stripper hot doll that fights crime. And she's got about the nicest butt cheeks I've ever seen in Daisy Dukes. And guess what? It costs money. Somebody invented this stripper doll. Probably a 12-year-old kid in a country I can't even pronounce. But I love these dolls, and they're stupid. And I probably should be locked up for buying the damn things. But I'll be darned. I know for a fact that I'm going to probably buy another stupid thing that I don't need. But it all takes money. And you've got to decide and you got to design, what kind of life do you really want? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be wealthy? Do you want to be both? There's nothing wrong with wanting both. And there's a million billion people out there that have achieved both. You probably know someone that looks good and they feel good. And when they give you positive vibes and energy, you just want to take a little bit of that, don't you? Okay? And you know that at the end of the day, only you can take action and do something the rest of your life. When you get up, you got the rest of your life. When you get up the day after tomorrow, now you got one day less of the rest of your life. I've lived over, I think, 20 to 30,000 days. When you're almost 60, take 60 years times 365. That's a lot. That's how many days I've gotten up, eaten something, peed, pooped it out, and I've done it again. In the first 17, 18 years, thankfully, my dad and my mom, they put together a nice soup, and it was delicious. And people bought that soup, and guess what? They were able to afford certain things, including this rock and roll guy with a blue hat and a yellow shirt. That doesn't even match, by the way. Okay, you don't wear a race Suzuki hat, because I bought this with the mighty Hayabusa, and then you wear a Harley Davidson shirt. That's what I mean, guys. You do not have to look your best, feel your best. You don't have to do the best produced videos. In fact, my best videos are when I just go on and say, guys, check this out. Let me know what you think. That's my best emails too. I send something like I'm sending my family or a best friend or a brother. I'll make a video where I know I only have like 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes to upload it, a couple minutes, to maybe put a thumbnail on my YouTube video. And some of those videos have made me quite a substantial amount of money. and I didn't even put any thought into those videos. Okay? Sometimes when you overanalyze, you definitely get paralyzed, don't you? And you get addicted to learning. You buy courses and you just learn, 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 but you don't want to do, because what if you do what the courses say and then you don't make money? Then you're bummed out. It's almost like taking a week or a month where you want to buy a car, a truck, a motorcycle. You want to pick a vacation spot. And then when you do, you're almost bummed out. Isn't it called buyer's remorse? Where like the chase and going on, in my case, I love going on Facebook Marketplace. KSL.com, where I live, is awesome for looking up cars, bikes, trucks. Going to eBay Motors. Looking all over the place for just a cool truck with a turbo diesel. And then you finally buy it. And then the rest of your life, you don't have that high. You don't have the thrill of the chase. Some people date that way. And I might even be in that category. I think it is fun to, who can I date? Or you just want to start something new. Throw out that baggage. I have like 49 bags. And everywhere I go, I look back and there's like 40 of them still running after me. I think they're called Samsonite or something. But anyway, it is fun to search for something that might just put maybe 5 to 10,000 bucks a month in your pocket. Sometimes that opportunity might make you a millionaire. And sometimes you can do a lot of effort and work and work and work, and it might make you nothing. It's scary, isn't it? That's why a lot of people like the job. If you have a contract or a salary, you know that at least if you get up and put up with going to work, dealing with employees, dealing with just everything at the water cooler during lunch, then the trip home, you got to go home and maybe your home life sucks, you know? But everybody's different. Everyone feels pain differently. Everybody defines failure differently. But I think everybody has at least common goals of making money, having a nice place to sleep, having nice things to eat, hopefully having some really cool friends in your life, maybe at least 2 or 3, or maybe you have a whole bunch because you have a social job. And whatever you define as entertainment. I hope that you have extra money to be entertained by either movies or music, going to concerts, going to the park, buying just awesome food and just sitting there and watching Mother Nature just go shine. Look at that beautiful sun. Okay? Everybody has different goals and dreams. Okay? Mine have changed at least 1,000 times. The first dream I had, I wanted an Evel Knievel bicycle. And I wanted an Evel Knievel bike that you went like this, and you let the thing go, and Evel Knievel would jump a foot or two in the air and wipe out. Then I wanted a whirlybird, this plastic helicopter. It just flew in a circle with a hook underneath it. And I could hover and pick up like a construction site sign. That was like the bee's knees, baby. And then all of a sudden Pong came out. Everybody wanted Pong. Then I wanted MTV. Oh my God. What don't you not want when you're a kid, grade school, high school? And I still think 20 to 40, those 20 years are just about buying a couch, buying furniture, buying a big screen, buying clothes, buying a cool car because you just want to be loved by at least your friends and family, and maybe you want to find someone for real after you go through your one night stands, or maybe your so-called single life that you saw in a movie and you wanted to emulate. And then all of a sudden you just said, you know what, I want to settle down. I want to build a life with somebody. Maybe have a family. Isn't that scary? Maybe you want your own little kiddos. All right, a little girly, a little boy. Maybe you want 2 of each. And where I live in Utah, the average Mormon person wants like 49 kids. I'm like, geez, 4 is enough. Put that thing down in your pants, Bob. Okay. But yeah, here where I live in Utah, it's very common to have a substantial amount of kids, and the wife and the hubby and the white picket fence, all that require money. Okay. So I think that after 40 minutes here, I hope that you guys realize that you do not need to go to college or be gifted with who you know ism. You live next door to Elon Musk. Okay, Bill Gates is your grandpa, or maybe you're from the DuPont family, uh, or you just inherited buku bucks because you're a Hilton. Not like Paris Hilton, but maybe like what was his name? He had was it Conrad Hilton? And then Baron? All these crazy names. But maybe you inherited a hotel. Good for you. But 99.9% of planet Earth, you're going to have to do something that hopefully people want to buy from you, or you have a service that you can just, work real hard all day and go home knowing that every 1 week or 2 weeks, you have a nice paycheck coming in. Okay. So, my point right now is I'm telling you, as a guy that was kicked out of high school, had to go to Valley High and Masters Academy to go back and get this diploma. It was even delayed because I let a bunch of mice, little mouses. I decided that on graduation it would be fun to get canisters of mice with a couple of my friends and let them out during the ceremony. When everyone found out who let the mice out, they held back my piece of paper, my diploma, for like 2 or 3 months. So when I got out for the summer, I had to wait 3 months to get a piece of paper to wipe my butt with. Thank gosh that I had enough saved up to go buy me some of that Charmin. Or maybe I had Brawny, the picker quicker upper, but don't wipe your butt with Brawny. That's like, whoa, whoa. Use baby wipes. Huggies, cucumber, aloe vera is the best. Lord knows I've tried every brand. Okay. So I've been able to run into something, and you can look it up. I don't even mind. I don't do bait and switch. I don't do secrets. You can do scam reports, scam videos, do everything you can to tear this opportunity apart. Or you can just listen to a guy like me that has bought the course, bought the courses, have watched the video training of these courses. I've paid the money. I paid the money before telling everyone that I did because I wanted to make sure that whatever I buy is effective and it's worth a poop. Because there's a lot of things that you're going to buy where you're disappointed. You're hoping that they have 10 things of value and they only got 2. There's a lot of things you're going to buy that has 0 value. Okay? When I say that something works, I mean that if you buy these educational courses, they're going to help you if you have a pizza shop, if you have an online business selling products on Amazon, okay? If you're selling digital information where you just purchase something, download it instantly on your computer, and you have access to it, okay? I don't care what business you have. You can use online education and training to get more clicks and views and attention. It really is truth when I say people's attention and them clicking. It is just, man, it's like, ooh, it's like gold in hand. If you have a gold bar, hold it and look at it and know that it's at least a value of whatever day that you can go weigh it and look online to see what you can get for a big old piece of gold. Okay? Online education, once you learn it, it's gold. Not unless you have a bad memory and you're like a goldfish and you got to keep learning it every day. But you know what? With online education, once you buy it once and you own it, you can go back to that education and watch it every single day, every single hour if you need to. What I've done is I put 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 screens in front of me. And if I'm watching an educational video, what I'll do is I'll put the educational video on the right and I'll put the live screen on the left. And if it says, okay, go here, copy, paste, and do this, and then hit like F10 save, I just do it. And if I don't understand it, isn't it nice to know that there is a community out there, well over 35 to 40,000 people now that have joined a particular website to where if it's 3 in the afternoon or 3 at night, that you can go there at 3 at night, and I mean 3 a.m., when most people are asleep in America, and you can go there and ask a question and go, what do you think about this? Or I'm stuck on this video training, video number 5, 5 minutes in. And I'll be darned, there's usually somebody that goes, you know what, that's a good point, because most of us get stuck there. This is what it means, and this is how you do it. Okay? Damn near 24 hours of customer support. Every day, live Zooms where people that could be leaders in the company host just live Zoom meetings every single day. And they're recorded so you can watch them every single time. Like this live training session I'm doing now, I usually do about 60 minutes. I'm at 45 now, but it's recorded. And I can blast this out to my whole downline in my 5 businesses online. And then when it's on YouTube, for example, people just might be searching how to make money at home, how to make money on their couch, how to make money on their cell phone. Because most people, even if you have a career that kicks ass, you just absolutely love it. Let's say you're in the movie business and you love it, but you still want to make more money. Okay? Maybe you own a toy store and you know that online you have to deal with Walmart.com, Amazon, and all these other places, but you love your toy store and it makes enough to break even. But the passion of just selling toys, selling video games. I do have people that you can go in their stores here in Utah and you can buy their Legos, bricks and minifigs. My buddy Cory owns 3 stores. I got a really cool friend named Terry. He owns BT&T Toys. I got a great friend named Gabriel who owns Platinum Toys in Southtown Mall. I am so happy that they like to get up and stock their stores full of $6 million man dolls, Andy Gibb dolls, Legos, Hot Wheels. I love to go and just look at stuff. And my favorite thing are toys that are discontinued from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I'm so happy that they're called brick and mortar stores. It's where, yes, there's buildings or there's malls. You go in their shop during business hours and you can maybe buy something and take home and just enjoy it right away. Because online is addicting. You go to eBay alone and Amazon, what can you not buy from those 2 sources? Okay, so I get it. And most of the time you can get better deals online. But if you have a passion of doing something and you're not going to quit, even if you make money online, that it's enough money to where you're paying all your bills and then some. Okay, isn't it nice to know that you can do this opportunity that I'm going to direct you to, where you can do it? If you have an hour a day, great. If you have 2 hours a night, awesome. If you have the weekend, watch short video training and try to do what I do. Okay, I just make it simple. I go to GoDaddy and I buy names like the 900 Club, the 900 Group, the 900 Group. I said club, sorry. I just bought that for $11.99 at GoDaddy. No hosting. The900group.com. And I forward it to a capture page. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. And people go there. And within 10 to 15 seconds, they can decide, hey, do I even want to watch the rest of these short little videos? Or am I interested where I'm going to put my name and email address in, and this company for 45 days will go ahead and just send nice little videos, or for 30 days, or for 10 days. You decide. You just come up with little emails and the computer will email them out once a day if you want. Okay? If you want. And if people get a couple days of emails and they're just not feeling it, all they do at the bottom of the email is opt out. No harm, no foul. I'm not knocking on anyone's doors. Not the way I look. I got tattoos everywhere and hair down to my butthole. If I show up like this, people are calling the cops. He's going to steal the lawnmower and sell it at the pawn shop. Hurry, call the cops. Is he selling Amway? Oh no, it's Tupperware. Okay. The old school ways are still valuable and they still work, but I'm not that guy. I can't go door to door. I am not going to go ahead and pretend that I'm interested in talking to all these people and then blurt out my online opportunity bait and switch. God, how's the family? How's it going? Do you need more money? Well, look at my opportunity. I don't do that. People come to me. I guess you could call it attraction marketing, but there's nothing better than where people get a hold of you or they watch something that you've already made once and it's working 24 hours. But it is so dang satisfying when people get a hold of me and say, what are you talking about on that video? What is the 900 Club? What is the 900 Group? What is Legacy Builders Program? Who's Michelle? Who's the partner that I see on these videos? You can get a hold of me if you want. I've had the same email address for almost 40 years. Cory at CoryDraper.com. I've had the same cell number. I've actually had two cell phone numbers, but the one that I use for business, I've had almost 40 years. I'm on Facebook and I post car show production with Rockin' Hot Rod Productions with Jill and Blaine. I put opinions about life on my Facebook. I put toys that I bought, stupid things that I like, fart jokes. And you know what? I mix them in with my business because I want people to know who I am. I don't have to fake it to make it. I don't have to sit up straight in my chair, put my hair back in a ponytail, and hide my tattoos and make my background just a nice office environment and tell people that you have to look and act my way in order to earn this much. I'm living proof that you can have toys everywhere and collectibles, wear a Suzuki hat with a Laughlin River Run shirt, cut the shirts off and have tattoos that are so faded you can't even see them over the last 40 years. And you can sit and mix, even with your personal Facebook page, that you can be successful. And I'm a guy that was kicked out of school. I had to go back and get credits at Masters Academy and Valley High, like I said. Then I got a piece of paper that was delayed even for 3 or 4 months. I can't remember. Okay. And I can be online making on par what lawyers and doctors pay. And I've only been doing this a year and a half because most people that follow my Facebook, they know that I don't post business stuff other than car show production. And I own Pure Rock Radio, a studio next door. PureRockRadio.com if you want to check out my real passion is radio, FM broadcasting. I love making people laugh. I love comedy. I always wanted to be like a writer for Saturday Night Live and do guest appearances now and then. I'm not a good actor, but man, I watch Adam Sandler movies and I just love it. Grown Ups Part 1. Happy Madison Productions is Adam Sandler's production company. He does like Joe Dirt too. And Deuce Bigelow. I mean, I just can't get enough of that Adam Sandler group of friends that make funny, crazy movies. I am so jealous. I wish. And Adam Sandler and I were only born 2 months apart in the same year. I just want to high five Adam Sandler because I really look up to what he's done with his life and how he makes movies and how he makes people, I think, feel pretty darn good at the end of each movie. And every movie's not a home run, but you know what? I love Clint Eastwood and I love Adam Sandler. I'm so happy that they became actors. Okay. And I love actresses too, man. I got a lot of cutie pies that I just love. Some alive and some not. But anyway, I'm a big fan of the entertainment business. But it's nice to know that I can just sit and kind of act a certain way at my age, a guy born in the 60s, a guy that was a father by the time he was 18 and a few months old, can succeed online. I know that you can do it. I know that you can do what? I know that you can make $900 a day. Okay? That's damn near what? 30 grand a month if you count each month as a 30. Okay? I know that you can do it. And that's why I put so much time into video. This video that I do, guys, I can't get this time back. I don't have somebody in a country I can't pronounce go ahead and clip and paste and do all these things to make it seem like I'm an AI because I have AI technology. And right now I can talk to my AI for about 30 seconds. I can then have the AI write something that's 1,000-word blog, and I'll be darned if I can't have that AI read that 1,000-word blog in my voice. And I can sit there and go, I can barely tell the difference. Now, this is just my voice. There is AI technology that takes your likeliness, and it might be a little bit freeze-framey, and your mouth might be kind of funny, but I don't do that. I enjoy doing live video, and I can't get this time back. Okay, so after I upload this and put a thumbnail and blast it on Facebook or my YouTube channel, all I do is just sit back and go, well, I hope people that watched it will at least go and click the900group.com. Then Michelle takes over. Michelle's in charge. She's awesome. She's a mom of 6 kids. She put the time and the effort in, and she come up with a damn good program, Legacy Builders program. She has a co-partner that she works with. Her name's Michelle too. So Michelle times 2. These ladies know their stuff. I listen to their training and I like it. If I don't understand it, I repeat and I watch it again. And you know what? When I buy their course, I own it outright. It is online. It is on my domain, which is the900group.com. And guess what? All the money that I collect when people buy this course, it goes to square.com, which is my own personal credit card processing company. Okay? They process Visa, MasterCard, Discover Card. They will accept PayPal. Just open up a PayPal account. They have Google Pay, GPay. Do you have Samsung Pay? They even have Afterpay. It's where they finance whatever you buy in 3 or 4 installments, depending on how much. I have courses for sale for $100, $300, $600, and $900. When you buy the $900 course, all 4 courses are included. If you buy a $100 course, in 30 days, if you have $200 more, upgrade and get the $300 course. Now you own the $300 and the $100 course. You own them. You have the resale rights to go and sell those to other people. Okay? Did I come up with the hundreds and hundreds of hours of content and training? I did not. Michelle and Michelle did. They put out fresh content every single day. Maybe not on New Year's Day, maybe not on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, but I'll tell you what. When you join Legacy Builders program, you can go in the back office and you can see all the contents there. If you want to know TikTok, you want to know Instagram, you want to know how to be compelling, funny, how can I do this on social media? How can I increase sales to my pizza joint? How can I get people to sit down and trust me and just look at something by clicking and watching? That's what Legacy Builders program is. It is Harvard University training of online content. Okay? You can go to city colleges. You can have a buddy, male or female. Hey, what you got cooking? Tell me the secrets of online success. Okay? You can go to Harvard. You can spend $250,000 a year. You can go to the University of Utah, right up in back of the hill here, where I'm at. And you can sure in the hell spend anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 a year. They have online social media courses at the University of Utah, BYU, Utah State, City College, Utah State Community College, Salt Lake City Community College. We have a lot of educational outlets here in Salt Lake City. Not one of them is $900. It's a hell of a lot more. When I'm telling you that I have courses for 1 to 3 to 6 to 900, and I don't mean 900 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1. When you get up to the $900 course, you own all 4 of them. Okay? When you have that much power for only $900, it's impressive, trust me. I don't accidentally am at the top of the leaderboard on 4 businesses out of 5 right now. I started with a great company called LIVEGOOD. I got pretty good at recruiting. Then I found out that most people stall and they need help with emails. And they don't want to do video. So I got thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are now paying only $1 a day, $30 a month, getting 1 to 200 leads a day, and they're just sending out little emails to people that are coming to them. Do you have anything worth looking into that makes money online? They are coming to you. When I go to a river and I see all this fish just hauling ass down the stream, I put a net all across that damn river. This kid's going home with 100 fish. When I go fishing, I tell everyone this. I go fishing with 5 fishing poles. I'm not going to stick my rod into something and just sit there bored off my ass. I will on a date on a Saturday night, But I sure in the hell ain't getting up 5 in the morning, going to a piece of water and sitting there all day going, God, the fish ain't biting. I'm like, mine are. I got 10 fishing poles all the way around the lake, and I got the best damn bait money can buy. I am not doing something and not taking home fish. And I'm sure in the hell I'm not going online to put a lot of time and energy into something where I can't at least bring home the bacon. Because this kid's got to buy Lego kits. I've got to come up with gasoline and insurance. And I sure in the hell can't stop buying darn Hot Wheels. Okay? I know that you can do the 900group.com. Okay? It's something that I bought. I like the name. Okay? I was able to sell 3 $900 courses over the last couple days. A couple days ago, I made $900 minus the $30 commission or processing fee. Because, yes, when you use a credit card, that processing company takes a little bit of something, something. Out of $900, Square takes away 30 of it. I'm more than happy with that because I don't have a merchant account. I'm not going to ching and customer support and deal with all the agony of credit card processing. But Square.com is massive. There's PayPal. I've used them for years. Awesome. I love PayPal. I've had a good experience with them. But when I go to Square.com, I just set up my own account. Took like a day. They just want to know where, when, what. Fill in their web information. And when it's activated, I just go ahead and have Square handle all of my accounts. They love Legacy Builders Program. I recommend every single person use Square.com. I've never had an easier setup process in my life. Okay. And when it comes to digital products, not everybody is going to finance or take credit card. Could be debit, could be credit. But when it comes to digital information, because a lot of credit card processing companies, they want something like this truck that I bought. See this box, this square-bodied badass truck? Awesome. Okay. I had to buy this Hummer. I own a couple real Hummers. And guess what? I had to buy this white Hummer. And a lot of credit card processing companies, they want something in your hand. Is it called tangible? I can just rub it on my cheeks and just kiss it. Okay? But when it comes to digital information, I recommend Square. All right? I've never had a problem. A couple days ago, I made $900. Today, I had 2 more sales. I made $1,800 today, and I was busy working my LiveGood business, and I was setting up funnels because I also have a funnel system that really kicks ass called Multiple Income Funnel. PleaseWatchVideo.com. That's how you get my funnel system. I went to GoDaddy, and for $11, I bought PleaseWatchVideo.com. Then I forwarded it to the capture page of Multiple Income Funnel. I bought joincory.com. $11 at GoDaddy. They forward to the Live Good capture page. One and done. Guys, go to joincory.com. People watch a short video. They're either in Live Good or not. There's nothing left for me to do because there's products, wholesale, resell. What's the member cost? What's an affiliate cost? There's customer service and credit card processing. You get your own website and your capture page for $49.95. And all I do is, guys, I can't explain Live Good. I just don't have time. And I really don't. Go to joincory.com. Go to pleasewatchvideo.com. Go to the900group.com. I'm good at calling GoDaddy. They know me. I have 91 websites with them as of right now as I sit here producing this video. They go, Cory, what domain name do you want? Where do you want me to forward it to? There's no hosting. I don't have to build websites. Everything I do online is in turnkey mode, generating millions a month, not thousands a week. The companies I do business with have the videos already made. The capture page is already made. And whatever they're selling is generating millions, millions, millions a month, regardless if I want a taste of that or not. Isn't it nice to know that you don't have to come up and build all this stuff and then go, oh man, I hope it works. Let me cross my legs too, cross my eyes. Hold on. Are you superstitious? Okay. The way I do business, I don't have to stock anything. I don't have to mail anything, customer service anything. I don't have to have an extra bedroom full of products. I just don't. And the best part about the businesses that I do, it makes me money while I'm building Lego kits, when I'm sleeping, eating, pooping, wrenching. Look at my hands. They're all bloody and stuff because I've been putting on a fairing and all this stuff on one of my trucks. Man, my hands, look at this. They were just, I just had like, it looked like I was like, I don't know what, put my hand in blenders yesterday. But I love working on vehicles. I love it so much. And I do not want to spend all day online. I do enjoy a few hours here and a few hours there. Get home at night, a few hours. Get up early in the morning, a few hours. Have a nice lunch. Have forensic files or one of the murder mysteries. I got 5 screens in front of me. I just always have one with something kind of fun. And it's not too distracting, but I'll admit, I do have something on that's entertaining because I don't want to make my online business all this extra work and agony. Oh crap, I got to go put a couple hours into a business that made me $900 to make $1,800 today. And yes, I do have to pay tax on that. So I made 870 times 2. Okay, I can go shop on that. Okay, because when Square gets a hold of me, it's already processed. All I do is just go to the balance. I go to square.com, log in. There's a little blue button. It says balance and it says transfer. I hooked it up to my personal bank here in Utah. Tomorrow, it's Saturday, but usually my bank on a Friday, if I do it before 2 or 3 in the afternoon, it will process on a Saturday. So those two $870 sales, they're going to be in my bank tomorrow. It has nothing to do with Legacy Builders Program, guys. It does not go to them and then they hold it. And then I have to have certain levels and categories and rank up to bank up. No. When Papa San busts his ass and says, people, go to the900group.com. And when people trust me and they buy these courses, you can bet your sweet ass, I want that money going to my merchant account. And in this case, it's at Square. Square, thank you. Here's $30 for being a good, credible company and accepting Visa, MasterCard, Discover, PayPal, GPal, all these. Afterpay. Do you realize that if someone wants to finance $900, they can go and buy that course for $900, but they only have to pay a couple hundred. And then in another month, pay a couple hundred and a couple more hundred to total in 4 installments. And you know what's cool? They have full access to that $900. And guess who gets the full $900 minus $30? I do. That's the power of Square.com. And it's going directly to me. It's going directly to my bank. I'm responsible for that money because I busted my ass and I earned it. I'm not going to have a company hold my money and tell me when I can get it. And I have to jump through a loop or a hoop and say, well, you got to be at this rank in order to get a $900 commission. Screw that. If you buy a $100 course, you own it. You go sell that $100 course. You have $300, you buy that $300 course. You own it, sell it. I trusted Legacy so much, I bought in at $900. You know, the first hour that I promoted the900group.com, I had a young lady buy the course. I was out $900 one day, minus 30. I spent $900 to make $870 in 24 hours. And guess what? Every single sale is money in my bank now, minus 30 if it's at 900. I don't have to pay yearly dues. I don't have to do all this fancy stuff with the Legacy Builders program. It is freshened up every single day, if not every week. So if some badass course comes out and Michelle and her partner think it's worth talking about and making videos about, guess what? It's in my $900 course I already own. This is not a CD where you get a DVD and you put it in, you watch that content, and it should teach you some things if it's fresh. But guess what? If you have a DVD course that's made in 1997 or 07 or 2017, and right now the way technology is, my God, 6 months from now, things are outdated, if not 6 hours. So if you have a DVD course and it's outdated, you own it, but you know what? It's like, damn, it was so valuable back then, but right now I got to toss it aside because technology is different. With Legacy Builders Program, it is updated. I know Michelle, she's a go-getter. She is a multi millionaire now. And she has 6 kids, guys. Okay. I like her personality. I like her training. Okay. And I've watched, not taken the courses. I just sit and watch them. I own the courses. And if she does a brand new Zoom or a brand new Zoom meeting, great. I'll go and watch and go, you know what? I learned something. That is effective by doing this with lighting or color. This helped my Instagram. By posting this way and putting just the900group.com on my Facebook post, it's clickable. I don't have to put www.the900group.com. When you get information and it just makes sense, you can then take action and do it. So what did I do on my Facebook post? I put the900group.com. I got rid of the HTT / blah, 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 blah. And it looks great and it works awesome. But guess what? If you try to do the900group.com below your YouTube video, guess what? It doesn't work. You got to put www.http / www. You got to put the whole HTTP below your video. How do I know all this? Because the Legacy Builders program. Because wonder if I just put the 900group.com below every single YouTube video. People look at that, but some people are lazy enough where if they can't click it, they just move on to something else that will click. Okay? It's little tidbits like that that I think are mind-blowing. Okay? And then I can do a video about, guys, this is how you make a link that actually works on a YouTube video, and it's different on Facebook. I can take that information, make it my own, and maybe come up with my own take on stuff that I learned. I think that's awesome. That's probably how Michelle and her partner Michelle, that's how Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Anthony Morrison, Tony Robbins, there's all these people out there that kick ass on giving information or maybe pep talks or maybe how to do stuff, motivational. They probably started with a Zig Ziglar into Eric Worre, into Tony Robbins. You got to admit, he's probably the most dynamic, famous, motivational maniac online. And he's been doing it, 40 years? Okay? They all had to start somewhere. And isn't it nice to know that if you buy something, you own it and you can resell it at the purchase price and the level of education that you bought into. So if you bought a $100 course, guys, promote that course. Finance at 100 if you have to. Okay? You work it out with my Afterpay set up through Square. I have nothing to do with it. If you want to go ahead and finance $900, do it. Let's get you going, busting ass. I want you to get one sale at $900, which you'll take home $870 if you want to use Square. Wouldn't it be nice to know that if you have a couple $100 now, you buy the $900 course and you sell that course in the next week or two? Do you realize in a month when your second $200 increment is due that you've already got the full cash? Why don't you just go ahead and pay the damn thing off? You can, but if you need money and you, let's say, have $900, but you only want to part with a few hundred, finance it, take that extra $500-600 and pay your apartment, pay off your credit card, use it for gasoline and food. Do whatever the hell you need to do to survive. Guys, when you're kind of desperate and hungry, it's amazing what motivational things you'll do. Okay? I know that if I'm in a shady part of town and there's people hungry committing crime, I'm scared to death of those folks. Because, man, when you're hungry, it's a lot different than if you're just out there, full of piss and vinegar because you want to buy new rims for your car. Okay? So if you're at the level of look, I'm not even breaking even right now. I'm going to be evicted from my house, apartment. My marriage is a mess because I'm grouchy when I come home from work. My marriage is a mess because I don't have a job. I feel guilty because my kids don't have maybe the bikes that the neighbors do. Should you keep up with the Joneses? No. But you know what? Most people do. I don't care what you say. If you go to school and someone has a really cool outfit, you probably want to emulate that shirt or those shoes. If there's a fad, in my age group, everyone had the David Cassidy haircut with the feathered haircut like Rick Springfield. And then when the 80s came, everyone had like a Pat Benatar headband. We had members only coats. We wanted all-star Adidas. They're called Super. See, I have a Lego one. Right there, that's one of the most famous shoes of all time. So those are the Adidas Superstars. When this came out as a Lego kit, I bought it. And that damn kit's more than the shoe itself. But guys, sometimes you just want to keep up with the Joneses, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want a yard that looks better, if you want a car that looks better. Guys, speaking on behalf of just myself, living in America, America is designed to have an abundance of money so you can go to Disneyland and buy clothes and buy Lego kits and go on vacations and hopefully afford a better car. I'm addicted to older cars. Isn't that funny? I can afford a new car. I can go buy a new car tomorrow. But I like the older stuff. And now the older stuff is more than the new stuff. But anyway, don't be ashamed that you want a better life and you want to make more money. If you want to make 10 grand a month, and if you think you can sell 10 of these courses a month, I think you can. In fact, I know you can. If you will just take time and according to budget, look into these courses. You will own whatever course you buy. And you can call GoDaddy like I did, the900group.com, and just point to a capture page. And I'm going to show you all this right now because I'll wrap it up. I see I've been taking an hour and 15 minutes of your time. But guys, this is time well worth it because you got to analyze. And, you know, if you're religious or not, this is the rest of your life right now. There is no practice. This isn't like, okay, I'm going to practice the first 20 or 30 or 40 or almost 60 years in my case. Then I'm going to probably start making money for real and go on that love boat cruise and go vacation and see Fiji, get a tan. I want to go look at Stonehenge, touch those rocks and go, what the F, man, this is crazy. You want to go to Italy, see mind-blowing culture. America's only a few hundred years old, 200-300 years old. There's countries thousands and thousands, and you can go look at the architecture in person. Or, if you're like me, I like to sit and on all my screens, go visit the world on beautiful 4K technology. But you know what? It took money to buy the 5 screens in front of me right now. It took $25 to buy the light to shine up this old big old face of mine. It took like $30 to buy this hat, 20 or $30 to buy this shirt. Everything adds up. Nickels, dimes, quarters, dollars. All of a sudden, you need hundreds of bucks. But you guys, will you please just look into this? The900group.com. To end this, I'm going to show you just what you get if you want to configure the website how I have. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now, millions of dollars are being made per month by what I'm going to show you. And if you want to buy the 1, the 3, the 6, the $900 course, guys, what I'm showing you, it's all the same. You're going to have the same technology and the same website I'm going to show you. The only difference is you can only sell what you have bought. And I'm going to show you. Okay. Hi, Tina, and hi, everyone in the chat room. I'm watching live, by the way. I forget to check who's in the old chatty, but good to see you guys. And thanks for watching. I'm going to wrap this up in a few short minutes. So, guys, if you're live on my Facebook or my YouTube channel, I know you guys have probably some fun stuff to do on the weekend, but I'm going to show you. When you go to the900group.com, this is what the web page can look like. You can put any picture you want here. I just love this lady with this cute little dog, so I use this. You can reword this orange box, but right now, this is what came when I set up the website. I just watched short little videos to configure everything you're going to see. So what I did is I bought the900group.com for $11.99. Then I forward it to this capture page right here. Now, if people like what they see, they just put in their email address. Mine's Cory at CoryDraper.com. Now, I'm going to click this blue button and you're going to see Michelle. I'm going to put her on pause, so hold on a minute here.
Congratulations for looking at the Legacy Builder program.
Okay, there you go. This is the second page. This is built for you. If you want to change these words, you can even change this video. But right now, this is what they recommend. So what I did is I watched their short little videos and I just took their advice and made their page exactly what you're looking at. You can click this little rectangle button, or this one right here below Michelle. But here is Michelle. She is the mother of 6 and very successful, very likable, and very smart lady when it comes to online um, uh, making money. Okay. So watch the little video. And if you like what you see, you're going to go to now the second page here. Okay, now watch. I'm going to pause this real quick. Hold on, guys.
All right, so today I'm going to share with you
There you go. Now there's Michelle showing her teeth. Look at those little teethies. And look at that badass cheetah print shirt she has on. Okay, this page is built for you if you want to watch the short little videos on setup. You can reword any of this. And like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So what I did is I just configured the page so that when you hit this blue button like this, it now goes to the meat and potatoes. This is where people are so interested, they click 2 or 3 times to listen to Michelle and to get to this page. Now, let me show you what it looks like. All these buttons go directly to you, to your merchant account. You can reword any of this. You can even put your own picture. I put my giant forehead picture. I put a picture here of good old Benjamin Franklin. And you can rewrite any of this. You can put a little bio. That's what I put. Now look, I'm going to keep just scrolling. See how the website, I like it how it breathes. It's not just millions and millions of words and stuff. Nice pictures of family, working online. I love this. Check it out. Here's testimony. Okay, this is what you get. Just read all of this. Take your time, guys. Just go to the900group.com. Check it out. Now, if you're interested in your reading all of this, it just comes down to what can you afford? What course would you like to start with? Obviously, you want all 4 because if you sell a $900 course, you want to take home that $870 profit. Okay? It just explains everything. Now check it out. Here's the $900 course. This is the Legacy Builders program. You can see below, here's the other 3. The $100 course is called Launchpad. Passive Daily Pay Blueprint is the $300 course. Digital Mastery is the $600. Now, if you go ahead and buy the $900 Legacy Builders program, you get all of these courses. If you are on a budget and you want to go ahead and buy the $100 course, guys, you can make it $100 a day, $100 an hour. Go ahead and sell this course as many times as you'd like. If you want to save a couple hundred more bucks, go ahead and upgrade to the $300 course. Go ahead and upgrade for $300 more for the $600 course. You got 30 days to do this from when you originally buy. So if you buy this course right now, tonight, in the next 30 days, if you got a couple $100, I recommend you get the $300 course because now you can sell the $300 and the $100 course. Guys, the more you have for sale, the more you're going to make. Okay? Now, check out here. Do you see where it says payment plan? And do you see here? Right there, payment plan, payment plan, payment plan. That's almost a tongue twister. If you want, you can go ahead and pay full $600 by hitting the blue button, the green button, or the orange button. But all the blue buttons, payment plan, payment plan, payment plan. Split it up in 4 equal payments. And like I said, I've had many people buy the $900 course. They do a couple $100 now. And then in the next week or 2, they will sell a couple of maybe the 100, the 300, the 600. They might even do like I did. I sold a $900 course the first hour. Guys, I got my $900 back in like it was so fast I almost felt guilty. But with Square, like I said, by the time they notify you that you made a sale, you can go to square.com and go ahead and hit balance, transfer, and the next day have that $870 out of the 900. Okay? So think about it. Okay? You've had an hour and 25 minutes to kind of see what I've been talking about, what I've been yapping about. And I sure appreciate your time. Okay, guys? I'm going to go to dinner and I got some chores I got to do. And if you need any information, let me know. Just go to Cory at corydraper.com. Go to my Facebook profile. go to my inbox and let me know. If we need to chat on the phone, I don't mind, guys. If you're going to invest $900 on what I've been teaching or training or talking about the next hour, guys, I make time for you guys. I am not like, oh, I'm so wealthy and I'm just so busy. I'm turnkey mode. I'm not that guy. Okay. If we need to have a chit chat, then let's do it. But I'm telling you straight up, most of my sales, and I'm talking 9 out of 10 sales, I do not have to talk. The videos do all the training. Michelle does all the recruiting. All I do is just invite people to a link, the900group.com. I make it as simple as possible. Okay. I don't have to do video like you're watching right now. Please don't think you have to do little chit chats, little seminars like I did. This one is a long form. This is a 90-minute session, but I do 60 minutes, 30 minutes. Most of my videos are 5 to 10 minutes. And most people, they go ahead and join the Legacy Builders program without even contacting me at all. They just email me and say, hey, I like it. I'm going to set up the website the next 2 or 3 days. And thanks for your time. Loves and kisses. Peace and love. It is so awesome, you guys, to meet people pretty much on a worldwide basis. That's what's so scary about this opportunity. You're going to meet some really cool people. Okay? So take your time and relax. Watch the videos. Like I said, put your email address in and your name. You're not locked in. You haven't bought a thing yet. But what it'll do is send you one nice email per day. And I can do it for 10 days, 30 days. Guys, I can put 100 emails in there. And this system automatically will send short little emails to people like yourself that might put their name and email address in. Okay? So just think about it. And I appreciate your time big time, especially if you've been watching 90 minutes. That is a long time. That's a big investment. So think about it. Do whatever your budget feels good, okay, in your guts. If a $100 purchase is awesome, good. Finance it in equal payments if you have to. If you got 300, 600, or 900, go ahead and invest that into yourself or just go ahead and finance it. But I don't want you borrowing, maxing out credit cards, selling things that you don't want to sell. You just relax. I ain't going anywhere. I am not that desperate for money. I've been really blessed with right now 5 incomes online. Okay? I'm just like that. I'm as cool as a cucumber with a bunch of scabs and wound marks on my hands from working on my cars and stuff. Okay? So thanks again, guys. Thank you for watching live on Facebook. You guys have a great Saturday and Sunday if you're watching live. And if you're watching me on the replay, I know that the audio and the video is always different on YouTube. So I apologize if you're watching this video and the audio and the video with my mouth is not in sync. I don't know how to fix it on Facebook. I've had this problem now 10, 20 years on YouTube. So anyway, I think you guys know what I mean. Okay, the900group.com. That's it. And all I got to do is just hit stop here and I'm frozen in time. Okay, guys, have a good one. And I'll talk to you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.